Very good morning, my dear students. In the previous video, I have introduced a political science. The name of the topic is that the problems of India and their solution. The India has faced numerous various external problems as well as internal problems. So I have introduced what is external problem and what is internal problems. And also I have discussed about unemployment, corruption, discrimination and communalism. So today I would like to continue my talk, with another topic called terrorism. So the word terror means fear. Terror means for fear. The word terror has derived from the Latin word. The first time the word was used terror during the French Revolution. If you look at the French Revolution, it is the word terror used, the reign of terror. It's called the reign of terror. The Maximilian Robespierre was creating terror in the society. That's why it's called the reign of terror. That is how the word terror has come into existence, and now it's called terrorist or also called as a terrorism. Okay. So what is the meaning of the terrorism? The terrorism is based on the extreme religious sentiments, extreme religious faith, or it may be ideological differences, or it may be for political gain. It can be used for political gain. But terrorism is another form is called extremism or fundamentalism or separatism, or is also be called as a radicalism, or also called as a dogmatism. Dogmatism is called what strongly they believe that is the thing that is true, right? Without verifying it, without taking any other opinion. Okay, that's called. There is another meaning of the terrorism. So terrorism is based on extreme religious sentiments. Okay, for their personal gain, or for their political gain, or for their religious gain. In other words, terrorism means using unlawful violence, or causing fear among the civilians, or creating panic among the civilians. Okay. So, it is a great loss for the individuals as well as community. So they create bloodshed, they create panic, they kill innocent people. It is a great loss for individuals as well as communities. It is something that terrorism creates psychological pain negatively in our society. It feeds on fear of the people. Okay, terrorism, it is an anti-social element, and it is also called anti-national. Anti-social and anti-national. What is the meaning of anti-social means? They are killing the innocent people, right? Which is not accepted by the society. These separatism people or these fundamental people or these terrorists organize crimes in the specific targeted areas. So many we have seen, right? We heard and we have seen, we have witnessed so many things happening in our country, around the world. How these terrorists use modern gadgets, modern weapons, modern means of transport, and they use another tactics. The best tactics is a suicide bomb, where the bent bomb. That is how the Rajiv Gandhi has been assassinated. Bent bomb, suicide bomb. And we also we heard and we seen that 2001 hijacking the aeroplane, and they used the aeroplane to attack the World Trade Center. 2001, 11th September. I also use the best tactics like kidnapping, hijacking, suicide bombing. This is some of the tactics by the terrorists. And usually they target busy areas. What are the busy areas? Obviously we know that it is a market area. Number one. Number two, the busy area is a railway station. The busy area is airport. And also they target certain defense forces, military base. It may be air base or defense base or military base, certain areas, certain locations where the military base is there. Sometimes it's soft target, like a city like a Bangalore. They want to disturb one the other way, disturb the people, disturb the peace of the world. Okay. And they kill the civilians of the country, and they also specific communities. We can't say that. Can't say anything. So if they want to achieve something else, they will do it. Do it in a specific protocols. Well organized, they are well intelligent, they are very good intelligence, they are well qualified, well trained. We can see that in 2007, November 26th, they attacked the famous hotel in our country called Taj Hotel. The 10 people have been attacked Taj Hotel. And they also attacked cities like famous cities of our country like Hyderabad, Chennai, Bangalore. And also they attacked the parliament, our Indian parliament, so on and so forth. Not only India, but also they attacked America, Bali, Indonesia, France, and so on. So Britain. So Britain also they attacked. Okay. So how these terrorists get funds? Who going to sponsor the funds? How they get aid? How do they get help? Who sponsors them to do such violence in every part of the world, and or in our country, in other countries? How they get money? It is sponsored by the Pakistan and China. China and Pakistan support the terrorists. Near the Kashmir, near the border of Kashmir, there are a number of terrorist groups of them. They want to disturb our country in one the other way. They want to occupy Kashmir. And they are disturbing for that sake. Okay, killing the innocent, people. So this is how the terrorists doing their activities in and around the world. And the government or the world try to stop this terrorism. It's not only loss of life, it is also loss of property. And unnecessary common people, civilians, they do not know anything. They used to kill. So that's why all the countries to stop this terrorist activities. Somehow they are trying to stop the terrorism. Okay? But the great people like Mahatma Gandhi, Nehru, Ambedkar, Mahavir, Nelson Mandela, Jesus Christ, Prophet Muhammad, Martin Luther, Basavanna, they give a very good message. Peace and love are greater than violence and hatred, which are two of the peace and love. These are two are greater than the violence and hatred. So this is how we can change the mindset of this terrorist. We can spread the message of love and peace. So they have been trained. They have been trained in such a way, right? They are ready to kill themselves. So there are so many internal things are there. I don't like to expose that. This is not a life class. Okay. So this is how I made the terrorism the concept of terrorism made very clear to you. Okay. So go through the topic, read once, understand the concept, right? So we can learn from this topic is that we can stop terrorism, we can stop violence by spreading the message of peace and love. So Nelson Mandela has given a very new life, right? So many great persons given a good messages. So we all together we try to combat, we fight together against the terrorism. We fight together to stop terrorism, terrorists. Okay? Thank you. Thank you, one and all.